Welcome to the show.
This guy got a mistletoe belt on.
Gosh, that is bad.
The whole plane smells like weed.
Those were the days. It's a joke, you idiot.
Looked in the mirror, I'm like,
Good old innocent fun.
I like this, man. Now we look like we might have did a late night before since we got this new IKEA couch.
How's it feel, dude?
Dude, it feels good.
You feel
I
comfortable?
want to snuggle up, find a nice little girl over here, big girl maybe, whatever.
A nice
Get one
big
of those mall
lady.
coppers. This is way better than the intimate. How close do you think I got to be to the mic?
I think you're good the way it is.
See,
I had it-
that sit back going.
I think you're good like that. Yeah, you can.
Let the viewers know.
I did a little test with it.
Yeah.
I sat there and it's not. It shouldn't fall. It shouldn't do that.
I could do this, but I want the camera to see me too.
Yeah.
This is actually clutch, man.
It's not bad. It's very comfortable, dude. And now I actually have a living room that people can come over and enjoy football or
Is this,
whatever.
Is this IKEA? Wayfair? What is it?
Wayfair chair, Wayfair couch, Wayfair.
Oh, you're a Wayfair type of guy. Amazon Prime or
No, just Wayfair, straight up.
what do you think's better? Because this looks like damn good quality.
It's not bad, dude. It's not bad. That thing lifts up. There's storage underneath.
Yeah, I had a similar coffee table. I was dating a girl where we went to go carve pumpkins. I'm like, let me lay down some newspaper. I just bought the coffee table. It lifts up. Remember the place on West 4th I had? She's all like, it's a pumpkin. It's not going to scratch the table. Dude, scratch right across.
Unbelievable,
Just built
dude.
it. Yeah.
Unbelievable,
Fucking
dude.
communist.
Was she? She was a communist, probably.
Rainy
Mamdani.
day here in Astoria, Queens, ladies and gentlemen.
Woo! Welcome back to the podcast, huh? Troublemakers, the podcast where each week me and Dom sit down and tell crazy stories about our lives, and sometimes we have a guest, although we haven't in the last 2 months.
And honestly, we're just doing this for us at this point.
I love it, dude. I
get to hang out
enjoy
with
it.
you.
I enjoy you coming over and hanging out. Sorry for no episode last week. The holidays, dude. Who's listening on Wednesday the day before Thanksgiving anay?
Hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving. I was on a cruise ship in Thanksgiving.
Yeah, dude. What was that like?
It was all right. I got to be honest. A little bit of turkey. It wasn't too bad. Met a girl.
Oh, nice holiday lady.
Yeah, a little holiday lady. We ended up fighting right before I got off the cruise.
That is so insane, dude. That
Yeah,
is
well,
so
the thing
crazy.
is the cabin's very small. So, like,
Oh, she was sleeping over.
yeah, they all have roommates. So what happens is a lot of these workers on the ship wind up trying to get in with a comedian or something because they know we got our own cabin.
Okay.
You know, they'll be trying to sleep in our bed, you know.
Yeah. Prostitution for a room.
Yeah, prostitution for a room.
Yeah.
Try to get a green card. That was all right. Got drunk, had fun.
What was the fight about?
Because I was like, look, you can't sleep over tonight. It's my last night. I got to wake up early.
Yeah.
You know, the bed's 3 feet long. You can't even, it's not a real mattress. They put like a pillow top on it.
Yeah.
And they fold it in half. It's like something you'd give to your dog.
It's like a Michael Scott.
Yeah,
bed.
a little Michael Scott bed. And then that was that. I'm happy to be back in New York, dude. It was
Happy
raining.
to have you back, dude.
Raining like a bitch out here today.
Terrible day.
Dude, I had to go buy an umbrella.
Did you?
Went to Target, got one of those $30 ones, got a good one.
Dude,
Windproof.
umbrella prices go up when it rains.
Yeah, well, the thing
Like,
is,
for sure.
you need a good umbrella. If you live in New York, you need rain boots, a jacket, but you need an umbrella, man.
Yeah, I'm not about an umbrella.
I
go raw.
This is the first good umbrella I ever bought in my life, actually.
Yeah?
It is.
Whenever it rains, I go, you know what? I'm just going to be wet or I'm not going to go
they
out.
break all the time. You buy the $5 ones. That's what I always did. And because I was always too cheap to invest in a good one. This is my first decent one. This is still a lower grade umbrella. It was only $30, but it's got the shock on it. It's got the things, you know.
Yeah.
It makes it's a good. I heard it. You could tell when you open it up, like when you go foomp and you just press.
Oh, yeah. You feel it, dude.
Yeah.
You feel the pop when it hits the top.
Dude,
That's
I
a
remember
good umbrella.
The best umbrella I ever seen in my life.
What are you calling it? Say it again.
Umbrella.
Say it one more time.
Umbrella. Why? What do you call them?
Umbrella. Well, look at you.
Umbrella.
I thought I was hearing umbrella.
Umbrella, maybe.
little umbrella?
Embryo.
Embryos.
The best one I ever seen, dude. I was walking dogs, dude, And none of us, we're all dog walkers. Umbrellas never last. You know,
Yeah.
you're leaving them at people's buildings. They're saying it's theirs. You know, you're writing your name on the shit.
It says Dom.
Yeah, you get cheap ones. They break in 1 second. You ever have
Mm-hmm.
that? You buy one off the street, lasts 4 seconds.
Pops
The
immediately.
wind blows. It's like, I just gave somebody $5 for nothing, you know?
Yeah.
But
For a
man,
headache.
I remember this dude from Spain, dude. He invested in stuff like he had nice boots. He was one of these dog walkers that you know, he didn't feel bad buying shit for himself.
Oh, this was not the owner of a dog.
No.
This is one of the dog walkers.
Yeah.
That's surprising.
This is before they were coming after the illegals. So he was telling me they'd bust him. He'd sneak in through a K-1 visa. He'd find girls. This is back in the day. He'd find them on like Facebook and Craigslist and shit. And he'd start messaging them. Then they'd get him into the country on a K-1 or whatever. So he never got deported since we knew him. But
That sounds legit.
dude, he had the nice gear. Like, you know, the fucking, you know, this umbrella. He had like this. I'm not bullshitting you, dude. It was like $100 umbrella. It was like a Bentley umbrella.
God
Like,
damn.
And he opened it up, dude. He had his shit set up. You know what he did? He got an external battery
Okay.
and wired little heaters above the damn
come
thing.
on, man.
Bro, this dude's walking, heat, fucking got the dog all calm. Our umbrellas are... I was jealous of this dude's umbrella. Girls
God
would stand
damn.
under it, dude. The heat
Oh,
came
the girls
from
want
girls wanted the umbrella.
They want a little umbrella action.
I'd be soaking wet. He looked like he owned the damn dog, you know? You could tell I was the walker.
Well, when you said he was an investor, he invested. I was like, oh, this is guy. He's just a rich.
Oh, yeah,
He's
no.
got money. He's got entrepreneur money. And you're like, no, he invested in quality things for himself.
Yeah, he would walk dogs during the day, right? And then he would bust tables at night. He
Damn.
works 7 days a week, and he goes, his plan is to work 1 year. He made $200 a day. He told him, he went into the place and told our boss, he goes, I'll work for you for $100 a day. I don't care nothing. $100 a day you give me every day, 7 days a week.
Cash.
So dude did it. Went to a restaurant, told him the same thing.
Wow.
Just $100 a day, boom. And his idea was, I don't know where he got this from, but maybe it would work. He was like, I'm going to work 2 jobs for a year so I could take 1 year off in Spain when I go
Oh my
back
God.
home.
Dude, that's such a European concept.
Yeah.
That's such a European thing, dude, where they're like, I'm going to work really hard so I don't have to work.
Yeah, boss ended up firing him too. He's a
Believe
nice
it,
guy.
dude.
Yeah.
$1,400, that's also not a lot of money.
7 days, $100.
$1,400 a week
to walk
times
30
52
dogs.
weeks, dude.
Well, you gotta look at like right. That's what I'm saying. How cheap it, dude? I went to Spain. A Red Bull's more expensive than it is here.
Yeah.
But you know they got family over there. But dude, also you're walking dogs. We would walk 30 dogs a day at like
lot,
$15 a dog.
How much were you making?
I didn't work as much as he did. He worked a ton. My schedule, I still walked a ton of dogs, but I'd rather short hours. Like I wanted to get in and out. Like I was like group all my shit up. So I worked like 10 till like 4 most of the time. And I don't know, dude. I made like $200 a week. This motherfucker still made more than me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I made no money. My paychecks every 2 weeks were like $540.
That's good.
Every 2 weeks?
Oh, no, that's bad.
Yeah.
That's actually really bad, dude.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
But this dude worked like open to close 7 days a week. Yeah, I don't know.
God damn.
Well, the way the boss gave me the job is he could tell I was broke and he just gave me money. That's why I didn't rob him. Like I was always honest with him. You know, most jobs, not rob them, but
Yeah.
most of these types of jobs, you could cut corners
Yeah.
a little. You know,
Yeah.
do you ever do that?
No.
Never?
Yeah.
Like if you're like, technically I showed up an hour late, but I still walked the dog.
I mean, there were times like I've worked in offices where the time theft is a big thing.
That's what I mean. Time
that people
theft.
don't consider a theft, but you sit down and you're like on your phone for an hour and you're
Right.
like, Jesus.
Yeah.
I just blew an hour on the company's dime.
I would, I would show up an hour late and leave an hour early, but I still walked all the dogs. You know, because I was just like, hey, I get you want this dog walked at this time to meet this dog, but
Yeah.
hated that fucking job.
Yeah. Dude, I got to ask you this. What was the clientele like on the cruise for Thanksgiving? What
It's
people are
always
going
mixed.
on
I'll tell you
a
why it's
Thanksgiving
mixed.
cruise?
It's always mixed because everybody pays a different price for their ticket. So you can't ever be like, how much did you pay to get on this cruise versus how much did you pay?
Oh,
some people
okay.
get paid to go on cruises, and
Really?
some people pay. Yeah, like some people they'll reach out to you and say, hey, we'll give you $500 if you come on this cruise. we'll give you $500 casino fee.
Voucher.
Yeah, so they'll just take the cruise and they'll get that $500 voucher, and the hopes is that they'll gamble as much time as they did before. See, the secret hack.
Yeah.
This is a viral video for you. Everybody wants secret hacks. This is a secret hack. I know the guy. I met him that supplies all the slot machines to the cruise ships.
Okay.
And he works out of Vegas now, and he refurbishes them, resells them to other cruise lines.
Okay.
So the way a cruise ship works is it doesn't go by how much money you spend when you're in the casino. It goes by how much time you're playing.
Yeah.
So if you can sit there and just put in the card, hang out 10 minutes and press it, put it, and then you just, you sit between reels versus people are like ding, 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 ding. They're blowing
done
through it. Yeah.
Well, that's why they say there are people in like Vegas will go in the slots. I never play slots. I think they stink.
Yeah.
Dude. But there will be people who will go and they'll follow and they'll wait for someone to get up after not winning, and then they'll play their machine.
The problem with
because
slots,
you're building up. They're progressive wins.
Well, I'll tell you the problem with slots is you're never going to be hitting a slot machine and get some pussy. Like, okay.
Yeah, dude. The only way you're hitting a slot machine is if you also have an oxygen tank.
Yeah.
And a cigarette.
Yeah, you're going to talk to somebody's mother. Most of the time, somebody's grandkids, somebody telling you.
Yeah, you got to go to the blackjack table. Craps, blackjack.
Yeah.
Roulette is where the ladies like to play.
Yeah, the ladies
Simple.
do. It's excitement.
Red, black, number. That's it.
They like doing this with their hands.
Oh, yeah, they love that, dude. A little shake it up, dude. Shake it up.
They do love the roulette. You get some interesting clientele all around on the ships. Like, I've met people. I was just on with a guy, he's a detective. Like, first he was telling me he works security, but I'm hanging out with these guys for a week. I found out he was a detective in Washington, D.C. Like, he worked like special units. And he's like, this is what's crazy. People don't realize the last thing we look for is a face. A face means nothing. He goes, somebody could literally commit a robbery and make a face, and that'll hold up in court. He's like, if the whole time you're doing this in the robbery, there's no way that we could say that's him.
Yeah, yeah.
He goes, we look for things like where you were, your travel, your shoes, your article of clothing.
Scars, tattoos.
Yeah, did you buy the shoes? Is there a Facebook video of you wearing that same outfit and the time and all that? Because he's like, I can't tell you how many times, even just with like little things to where you never even see the person's face and they get convicted.
Yeah. You know what that is? That's circumstantial evidence.
Oh, yeah, because this is your thing.
Yeah, dude.
So have you ever seen somebody just make a dumb face and kill somebody on the street? How would somebody get away with...
It's crazy. Can you imagine? People are going to be like out there committing crimes, making dumb faces. Dom Leonelli told me that this is how you get away with crimes.
What about... how would you say if you had to commit... Let's just say there was a guy that I want to cause him some harm, shoot him in the back one time. They say guns the wrong way because they could trace the gunpowder, right?
Well, yeah. If you shoot a gun. And that's the thing. That's another piece of circumstantial evidence. Like, nobody saw you fire a gun, but they could see that there was residue on your hands. So they're not even saying you fired that gun. All that evidence says is like that you have fired. It's likely that you have fired a gun within a certain amount of time.
No way.
Yeah.
So if you go to a shooting range
Exactly.
all the time, then you're covered.
If you go to a shooting range all the time, you probably have gun residue on you if you go like twice a week, you probably have it on you at any given time.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
What would you say? What would be the way? Because this is what I found out. It seems like they solve the cases that they want to solve. Like, we know a coworker that used to do comedy, shot a dude in the back twice.
Jesus.
On the run. Remember, it was on the news.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. In the back?
Who knows if he did
that was
it
in
or
the
not,
back?
Right? That's what they said on the news.
Oh, my God.
So, I mean, the news is like, they felt like it was him for sure because his girlfriend ratted him out. That's how they...
I did not know that.
Yeah, his face was covered up. So, he was wearing a mask. His face was covered up. And they couldn't find him. Now, this dude, he's a smart criminal, so... They had no clue to find him, but this is how they found him.
Okay. They still haven't found him, though.
Well, they didn't find him, but this is how they found out who he was. They checked facial recognition in the subway cameras, and anybody that was with, they ended up finding. I don't know if it was
People that were with this person.
Yeah, they found his girlfriend walking into a subway station with him earlier that day, dressed in the same outfit.
Yeah.
So he had a mask on, she didn't. So she ratted him out.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know?
you can find someone who's wearing like a bright yellow coat and commits a crime, and then the police grab that person 3 blocks away. No one saw them commit the crime, and you don't know if it's the same person, if their face was covered, but it's like circumstantially, the person what are the chances that someone with a yellow coat? Now, there has to be other stuff, because if you're sitting on a jury, you have to... what are the chances that someone with a yellow coat would commit that same crime within a 2-block radius and be caught 2 blocks away with a candy bar that was stolen from the store or something like that, whatever it may be? So that's what you put out, is like, that's circumstantial. And then if I was a defense attorney, I mean, it's not, you just got to try to poke holes. You'd be like, so you never saw this person's face who took this candy bar from your store.
Oh, that's why they call it poking holes.
Yeah. And you never talked to this person or heard their voice. No. And you never you didn't see what skin color they were even.
I don't get
all that. And you just poke holes of like, well, we have this random person was arrested who's sitting in court today who was wearing a yellow coat close to the crime scene, and someone in a yellow coat robbed you.
Then you pull up how many yellow coats were bought in New York.
I mean, you could do that.
67,000 yellow coats bought in New York this year.
It could even be as like simple as like all the things that are not matching.
Get
like you never talk to the person. You never. You could if it was serious enough. Like if it was a murder,
somebody from LL Bean.
You could bring in like a specialist. Like honestly, you could bring in like a retail.
Yeah, that's
expert.
A double stitch yellow.
Dude, there
coat.
are experts for everything when it comes to the law.
I know, dude.
Like a retail expert who would come in and be like, "Oh yeah, this color yellow is of this coat. We sold 40,000 of them in New York City last year, or something like that."
Pays to have a good lawyer.
Yeah, and then they come in and they testify, and then it's just up to, that's why we have a jury. A jury is deciding, okay, well, like, what evidence seems reasonable beyond a reasonable doubt, all that shit.
They only catch the people that are I feel like, how can they automatically somehow find somebody, some crimes they could be like, this is a high value crime, everybody's scared, right?
Yeah.
This happened, they find the guy 3 days later. Oh, he was found in Missouri. Here he is. And he's coming out of a house. And it's like, how the fuck did they find him when there's people shot all the time in New York and you never hear nothing about it?
You talking about like just a random civilian versus like, I don't know, a healthcare CEO? Like how they
like
caught that guy so quick?
Right.
Allegedly. And
exactly.
dude, for that, it's like a high profile thing. The FBI is getting involved.
But why isn't
federal
every
agencies
murder high profile?
Because
you can't afford it.
There's not enough people. Unfortunately, that's the answer, is like there's not enough resources to like treat every single crime. There are levels.
Damn.
There are levels to crimes.
Imagine being the level we're at. We just get whacked. Nobody give a fuck.
Yeah, no, they would send like one unit.
Well, I'm an Instagram guy. I might make Instagram. They might do a little something.
I mean, we both are white, so they might send 2 cars.
Dude,
two
anytime
units.
I get recognized by a cop on the street, like when they stop, they go, "Hey."
Oh.
Dude, I freak the
You
fuck
get nervous?
out. Yeah.
That's so funny.
It's so hard for me to get used to the cops. Yeah, cops watch Instagram too.
Dude, I saw, speaking of cops, I saw a cop in one of the delis over here in Astoria. And I'm not even trying to be mean. I wasn't, but I texted my buddy whose brother is NYPD, and I was like, "Can you ask him this? Like, is this a common thing? Because I've seen it a couple times." But this lady, there was a lady cop, and she was wearing like a headscarf, like a hijab,
Taliban.
right? Sure. For her religion, we'll say it to be not offensive. Like for her religion, she's wearing a headscarf, okay? And part of that, right? And I'm thinking about it is like, they're not, like in her culture, in her religion, she's not allowed to show her hair. It's like a horrible thing, right? How are you supposed to be a police officer running around chasing a criminal,
shooting them.
all they got to do is like pull that off your head,
Yeah.
and like you're gonna freak out and like cover up your hair.
Yeah.
Like I was thinking about that, and I texted, and also to be fair too, like this person wasn't. She was like 5'1" and like 200 pounds. Like she's not chasing down a criminal. It didn't look like, at least from my quick interaction in the store, just like looking, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. So I text my buddy, and his brother was like, yeah, they don't do anything. Like they're not, basically like the NYPD is like not putting them in situations where they have to do anything. They're just like there. Basically.
They definitely pick the ones that they put in the situations. If you want to see some real hard-nosed cops, you could find them. Go deep in Brooklyn, Ocean.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Somewhere.
I mean, they're all over.
Bronx.
They're all over.
I mean, you don't see too many in Times Square, really. A little bit here and there, I guess.
But it was just interesting. Like, I was like, I texted him, I'm like, I'm not trying to be offensive or mean, but like, what is this person going to do? Chasing down a criminal. My first thought, intrusively, was like, all a criminal has to do is like... Pull that off, and she's gonna like freak out and like cover her head. But yeah, he said it's like apparently like inside info. Like a lot of these NYPD cops like don't want to be partnered with like certain people. Like if they're not in shape, if they're not strong, if they're it's like I gotta put my trust, my life in your hands. Dude, when we're running into a building blind.
I used to type in on TikTok, girl cops getting beat up.
No.
Dude, you wouldn't believe the amount of women cops.
It's horrible, dude.
Dude, this guy knocked a woman cop out in front of his daughter. His daughter's crying. He's like, Daddy ain't going to jail.
Oh, my God.
Get in the car, baby.
Dude. Oh, my God.
Put a couple extra in her, too, just to keep her out. Took her gun, took everything, took her badge.
Yeah, like, I think that guy is a absolute POS, right?
Right.
And, like, he should get buried under the jail. But I also blame like a police department for like being like, we're being politically correct and putting someone who can't handle someone in that situation.
Right. The cop was tiny. She was like 150
Like that is
pounds.
crazy to me.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, you see it.
Because we also look at it, like, at least I look at it as like, if I look at the cops, I'm not saying like, well, I could, like, just the authority of a cop being like, hey, like, you get pulled over.
Yeah.
Like, a lady cop with me and most people is not going to have to fear for their safety. Because I'm just going to be like, yeah, here's my license. Okay, yeah, I was speeding a little bit. Thank you so much. Have a great day, and go.
Right.
But, like, there are sections of our population, more than we'd probably like to admit, who are like, oh, lady cop, chase me. And, like, like, put their lives in danger. And that's not a good thing, dude.
Dude, not even traffic stop. I mean, even a girl working security at McDonald's. They had a cop at a fast food place, and two of them were hanging off this guy. He's still standing there. He's like, look, miss, you guys don't got to try to do that. They're yanking on him. He's like, just tell me what the issue is. And then some guy comes out of nowhere trying to be all impressive and throws the dude on the ground like he was nothing. And
then they both get arrested for interfering.
Yeah, two cops.
Lock them up.
Yeah. It's just the life. Me and you should become cops, man.
Dude,
can I move this table a little closer?
Yeah.
I like the mic.
It's a little heavy, but yeah, you got it? Oh, you strong, dude. Wow, you're strong.
All right, that's better. Look, I could sit like, look, I'm a little high school girl.
This is like we're getting ready for a sleepover, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can figure it out too. It's still a fucking work in progress.
Is this a tap lamp?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. How's that look, guys? Boom, huh?
How does that add?
I like it. Yeah.
A little texture, dude.
Let's do it.
A little color.
Add in the clips.
Right around 23 minutes, it's going to be all blurry from the light.
Hopefully not.
No, I think it
might be a little bit more lit. Oh, man, yeah, I'm feeling good, dude. I came home real late, man. Ran into a few of my buddies.
Fucking running.
Dude, you ever go to an after-hours bar? I've been getting invited to these after-hours spots. Mm-hmm. It's crazy how some of these bars, you got a special knock and you got to say you work like whatever. There's codes that you say.
Okay.
And
what time are these things opening?
This one opened at, right when the bar closes.
So like 4 a.m.?
Yeah.
God.
And they don't close till like 9 in the morning.
God.
And this one particular code, I can't say it. And it's so funny that they even thought of this code, but it's, you got to say, I do not like boys. That's the name of the code.
You just said the code.
Yeah. Well, I didn't tell him the bar.
No, you didn't tell them the bar.
Yeah.
Okay. People are going to be going to all these bars at 4 a.m. being like, no, I don't got to leave because
Yeah.
I do not like boys.
And you go in the bar and it's 50% gay dudes. It's like, is this
Oh
why they
my
made the code like
God.
this? Not one girl in there. It's all dudes. 50%
Hilarious.
straight, 50% gay. And it's like, you know what's going on.
Yeah.
I was with a friend of mine, couple buddies. He gets all coked up, left with a dude. Can't
No.
believe it. Yeah. He's like,
Wow.
we walked out together. He was blackout drunk. I said, dude, you don't remember last night. You ever with somebody like me? Like, dude, when you're telling them what they did, and they're trying to lie to you about what happened.
No. We just got
Yeah.
McDonald's, dude.
They'll be like, oh yeah, last night was cool. Sorry, I peaced out early. It's like, bro,
I saw who you left with.
it's like, first off, we went to an after-hours spot. And they were like, what? Then you're like, yeah, dude, you don't remember?
no.
It's yep.
Oh my God.
Left with a dude. This dude was such an obvious dude. It wasn't even like, I'm not picking on people. It was a straight up dude, and just
Dressed
with
as a
long hair
woman?
and a dress.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But not even pretend. I mean, I don't know what it is, but but there's just one of the fellas hanging out. To be honest with you, man.
Yeah.
Got all coked up, man, all drunk.
Damn.
I don't know what that's about.
It's just like crack. It makes you gay sometimes.
I thought coke sobers you up, but I think it just makes you operable. Yeah,
Dude,
you
I
hit
saw
me with the quick one.
I saw a lady. I saw a lady last night, dude. Where I went to the bar for a girlfriend's birthday,
Oh,
and we're
shit.
hanging out.
Somebody you hit
and-
before?
What?
Did you hit before?
What? No, I saw this girl, dude, and I was like, she's sitting at the bar by herself, and I was like, oh yeah, I just saw the back, and I
You're
was like,
smooth with it.
oh, maybe she could look cute.
Yeah,
like
the back of your head's pretty.
I'm kind of looking, and then she turned around, and I was like, oh, this is a man.
Yeah.
Also, I should have known because no lady comes out and sits at the bar by herself on a Monday night.
Yeah,
And I was like, that's absolutely ridiculous.
If she does, that's all in. You don't even got to try hard for that.
Yeah. Oh, we went, dude. I was out last weekend, the weekend before, and I went out with a couple comic buddies. Adam Gully, one of them.
All right.
And we're hanging out at this bar, and dude, there were these two girls next to us, super cool. They just started talking with me.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, you want some of our fries? And like being really friendly. Being really friendly.
They know what they're doing with those fries.
I'm
Catching
gonna
fish.
I'm gonna eat some fries,
yeah,
dude.
come here. Hey, you want some of this?
Dude,
Oh,
we end up hanging out with these girls the whole night. We go to like 3 different bars.
damn.
There was an old there was a band playing, 2 guys with guitars, one guy, one lady with a guitar.
Yeah.
And they were like just in the bar. And this one girl I'm talking to, she's Irish, and she's like, oh, I play violin.
Of course she does.
I play all over town at
For
all
the
these
sheep.
like, and she goes, I go, you should play. And she goes, if you ask the band, I live around the block. I'll go get my
Wow.
fiddle.
You made it a night.
So, dude, I asked the band, and they're like, yeah, tell her to bring it. Dude, she went up. She played fucking 3 or 4 songs. I was mesmerized.
Damn.
I was like, this is awesome.
See, the bars out here, it really could happen at. Was this out in Queens?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like this is when you got neighborhood-ish, that's
Yeah.
where you get it.
And then we went back to that bar at like 1 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
And the music was off. There was only like 12 people in there. She busted out the fiddle again and was playing. We were playing songs on like the touch tunes.
Yeah.
And she was playing along to them. It was sick.
Did
it
she
was
play
so
that
fun,
one
dude.
song, and the devil in the house and the rising sun?
Of course, dude. Of course. If you have a fiddle, you have to play.
Yeah.
Devil's in the house of the rising sun.
Yeah.
Oh, so good, dude.
Oh, man. Gotta love them Irish girls, dude. I really got a thing for them.
Oh, me too. That accent just sucks you
Oh,
in.
man, it does.
I almost put my foot in my mouth because she leans over and she was like, do you want some of my chips?
Yeah.
And I was like, chips? I was like, what are you, British? And she
Yeah.
was like,
Oh.
I'm Irish.
If you ever, yeah.
And I was like,
They would
I
get
didn't even
so
hear the
pissed.
accent. But yeah, dude, fun night. Speaking of music, we had.
Oh, yeah.
You want to hear these?
Yeah, dude, I can't wait.
So we had a friend of mine has been fiddling around with like AI music, I guess.
Yeah.
And he was like, hey, I made you 2 songs for the Troublemakers pod.
Yeah.
And I listened to like a little bit of the first one, but there's one that's like rap and then one that is like rock if you want to listen to
Yeah,
it.
let's check them out.
And we won't get demonetized because it's AI
our
music.
music.
It's our music. So this is the first one.
We back in the spot. Troublemakers in the building, boy. Dylan K and Dom L. Let's go.
Fucking amps you up.
It does.
Troublemakers on the track, we ain't playing with you. Woo! Darling crazy ski hitting harder than a bailiff with you. Used to be a prosecutor, now we cracking jokes. Quick hung up the courtroom, now we cooking that can meet a dope pit. Nelly on the mic, he the chaos twin. NYC energy, yeah, the trouble begins every week. New stories, man, they wild as hell. Drugs, pranks, arrests, love, near death.
Did he say they white as hell?
I'm going
Wild.
back because I had to listen to that 3 times. It definitely says they white as hell.
Yeah, the trouble begins every week. New stories, man, they wild as hell. Drugs, arrest, love, near death tales. Troublemakers, turn it up, break the speakers. Every Wednesday, new believers. Turn it up, craziest stories from the street preachers. Troublemakers, bring that heat now, get crunk. They bring the homies on the pod, man, the madness don't stop.
This is good,
right?
Stories make your jaw drop from blackout nights to the cuffs and the fights to the worst first dates and the wrong place nights. Every week is chaos, every week is flames. A pod jazz so insane they should lock it in chains. But now we turn it up, keep the wild tales coming. Dylan and Dom got the whole city buzzing.
Ooh. Oh, dude, it makes me want to run through a wall. Oh, dude, I gotta go back. Okay, hold on, dude. He said I don't know if he plugged things in to like have it, but yeah, let's go back. I talked over it. I heard that and I was like, oh shit, dude, what the fuck?
Dylan and Dom got the whole city buzzing in my Carrigan. Bro, you really did that. Walked away from the cold spot. What that about? Biggest sales since my space. Should've stayed on the team. Cause Dylan leveled up with Dom. Now the show supreme.
We just need Mike and the show's going to go viral.
Oh my god,
I would bring Mike back.
I would too.
Let's get him
the
back.
3 of us, dude.
Oh, we don't even need guests no more.
I know.
It's all about forgiveness.
So that's that one, and
Killed
then
it.
it fucking rips, dude.
That is it's crazy that he did that with AI.
He said it took like a minute.
What?
Yeah. Some like app that he's using. And then this is the other one that I didn't listen to yet. I heard like the very beginning and then I go, I'll save it for the pod.
Yeah.
This one is titled, by the way, that one was just.
Every week they gather.
I love it.
So, he sent this to me too. And it's this is Troublemakers song, gay version, Rainbow. So.
NYC's finest, the talk of the town.
Mm-hmm.
Dylan and Dom, yeah, they bring the heat. Crazy stories, can't stay in your seat. Drinks apart, truths collide.
We should start getting drunk on here.
I know. When Sham comes on, we drink sometimes, dude.
Yeah.
We should drink.
Good riddance,
Yeah.
I'm so happy. I didn't listen to this at all, dude. I did not listen to this one. That is crazy. That is so insane that the chorus is good riddance, Mike. Mike, we want you back, baby.
Dude, honestly, we could go in and pay him a little bit. I would pay him to work with us.
I would too. Oh my God, that's so fucking funny.
Dude.
This is horrible, dude.
Dude, Mike,
Yo.
we want you back.
We want you back, Mike.
Somebody shout out Mike Kerrigan.
That is crazy that's the chorus of the song.
I found him on Facebook, but it was a different Mike Kerrigan.
Oh my God, that's so good.
There was no pics or nothing. I messaged him. He's like, no, I don't know you.
It was definitely him being like, I don't know you.
Yeah, delete all my shit. I think he'll come back. You know, I knew he took a break from comedy before.
Yeah, for
He's
a while.
so fucking funny, dude.
I know.
There was times, dude, I remember he just don't give a shit, dude. He's a real Boston guy through and through, dude.
Oh yeah.
He's
Oh yeah,
fucking-
dude.
Oh, man, that dude's something else.
Oh, that's so
I remember
funny.
we were carrying a 12-foot ladder one time. It's all over the news. Nobody's allowed to work. Me and Mike are covered in paint, walking up 7th Ave, smoking a blunt. Weed's still illegal. Passed a whole bunch of cops. He didn't give one fuck. He's like, they don't give a fuck.
We got stuff to do.
Yeah.
Come on, Dom.
He's like, you think the fucking cops are worried about us? We're in a pandemic. Dude, the cops are waving. We're just like, hey.
Hey, fellas.
There's seriously, remember people driving around saying you have to be inside? It was like that type of time.
Yeah. I gotta work, dude.
Yeah, to fucking be inside. What, you gonna pay my fucking bills? He's smoking a blunt this fucking big. I'll smoke you.
Come help me out. I'll smoke you.
Dude, I'm surprised he don't get hurt more the way he works, man.
It's quick.
I've seen that dude do crazy shit working.
Putting a ladder on a ladder and just getting up
just
there.
fucking everything, dude.
Damn.
You know,
That's so funny.
dude's a hustler, man. I wish he'd get back into comedy.
I know.
He had this real funny joke. He's like, how come there's no more old people? He's like, remember you used to see old people out doing shit?
God, dude, the best joke that he had that made me laugh so hard was with people with Down syndrome.
I think I kind of, how'd it go?
He goes, men, he started it where he'd be like, men and women are different. And people don't believe me when I say that, but they are. He goes, like, if you saw a guy with Down syndrome coming to the bar with like 2 hot chicks on his arm, making out with them, he'd be fucking dapping them up at the bar, high-fiving them. Dude, if we saw a guy bring like a girl with Down syndrome, we'd have to kill that guy.
Yeah,
We'd
you'd be like, what the
crap
hell
out of
is
that
wrong
guy.
with you? Dude, I'll never forget.
The
He
first
might
time
be
he
my
told-
favorite comedian in the world. I got to be honest.
Yeah.
Dude, that might be one of the best jokes.
It's so good, dude.
He had that other one with the muzzle. He's like, if your dog's wearing a fucking, what was the muzzle? Wearing a Jeffrey Dahmer muzzle. It shouldn't be around people. Yeah, dude, he could become famous.
God
See,
damn,
there's
he was
old
so
school
funny.
guys like him, and even me and you are old school guys too. I mean, I know he's got a few years on us, but if we knew computer, like I'm starting to learn him, but I think he's at that age to where he's not learning no fucking computers.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
It's like if he had some guy to be like, look, let me just help you get seen. I feel like he would blow up.
Oh,
overnight.
yeah, yeah.
He's so fucking funny,
Dude,
bro.
he used to, oh my God, just sitting in the
I couldn't follow him.
I used to say there are 3 guys that make me laugh when I see them live harder than pretty much anybody.
Yeah.
And it was even before he was famous. It was Shane Gillis,
Yeah.
Mike Kerrigan, and Jeffrey Osmus.
Yeah,
Their
dude,
comedy just
Jeffrey's
makes me
hilarious, bro.
crack up every time I see him.
Yeah.
They always have something new, something really unique, something you don't see coming, and it just hits you. And you're like, oh my God, that's funny.
It's crazy how many great comedians there is out there too, like in general.
And how many just stop?
Right, man. That's what kills you. Like, I really hope he comes back.
Yeah.
If anybody, I would bring him on tour with me to open up. I would,
Yeah.
dude, because I know he's gonna kill.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, if we can find Mike, come back to the pod.
Yeah, dude. We'll make it work. Now we got 3 seats.
We
dude.
got 3 seats.
Honestly,
dude.
I bet you the pod would blow up if we had Mike.
Oh yeah, yeah. And people would be like, we don't need Dylan anymore. Just Dom and Mike would be great.
Nah, we need the voice of reason.
We need it. Yeah, you know what I am? I keep it together. I keep us on task.
Yeah.
I'm okay being the straight man for an hour a week.
Yeah, but being the straight man brings out the humor. Really.
Yeah, you got to set him up, dude.
Like, dude, Dean Martin was the best straight man there. What? Like, dude, do you think they would have been funny without Dean? There's
Yeah.
no way. You know, Dean was hilarious. Him and Jerry Lewis.
Jerry tells the jokes. Dean gets the girls.
Yeah.
Right? What's that? Is fuck.
I heard a story about Dean.
Remember the Titans?
Dean Martin was living in New York, and him and his buddy each had one suit. They came here. All that they owned was one suit. That's all that they had.
Really?
And they would just switch it out. One night, He would wear it. The next night his buddy would wear it. So, and then they would
So
do the
funny.
pants and the top. So it looked like they had 3 suits.
Oh, that's
So
smart.
he's like, you could go out and, do it like that.
That's that Steve Harvey.
That's that Steve
advice.
Harvey.
He goes, all you need is a black suit, a brown suit,
Yeah.
or you need a blue suit, a gray suit, and a brown suit.
Yeah.
And those 3 suits, you can make
700
50-something
suits.
different combinations.
You can get married 4 times with them suits. Yeah. And that's just for your different weddings.
And that's it for your and that's just for your weddings.
Dude, you ever see Godfrey's Steve Harvey impression?
No.
Bro, Godfrey's got the funniest Steve Harvey impression there is. It is hilarious.
Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, see if you can you should be able to find it easy, bro. I literally 3 times a day I laugh thinking about Godfrey doing Steve Harvey for like 2 years now.
This is why we need the video so we can do picture in picture.
Yeah, how do we set that up? Do you know? You gotta find a kid. Yeah. I wish that everybody could see our whole studio. We really got to get somebody from behind the scenes, like an editor.
Looking up. This is why someone could look up. Oh, I got it. I got an impression. Here you go.
Yeah.
So when I did Steve Harvey, that was in my podcast. I just was like, what, when? Your ass, see. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm from Cleveland, y'all. It's not about Steve Harvey. This is about y'all. 85 South. I'm real proud to see that. Because I done work. I remember when I had $5 in Cleveland. I had 1 shoe. 1 damn shoe. See, y'all walking around here, got 2 shoes. I used to do comedy barefoot. But God has blessed me. God done came in my life to see what he done did. See, I got a game show. I got a whole bunch of shows. You gonna ask me why? And you gonna ask me where? Well, I'm gonna say, who the fuck are you?
That's good, man.
Godfrey's definitely in my top 5, dude. I don't know if I said a girl came to see me in New York that I really liked when I first moved here. She's like, I want to go to the Comedy Cellar. I think I was here like 2 years. And I knew comedians don't go watch shows at the Comedy Cellar.
Yeah.
Like once you go meet all the comics, you don't want to be in the front
It's
row.
mad weird.
Yeah.
I went out with a girl once and she was like, I really want to go to the cellar. And I was like, I was here for like a year.
Yeah, you got to wear a disguise.
And I was
shit.
like,
See your buddies up there.
fine, we'll go. But like, we went on an off night. I was like, let's go on like a Monday.
Yeah.
And it was cool because we saw Louis. Louis dropped in. Schultz was there.
Yeah.
But like now, like we have friends that are just there every night.
We know
I'm
everybody
never
on the
gonna
lineup
go
now,
and watch
yeah.
a show. That's crazy.
And
So
dude,
I interrupted.
Godfrey was on, and I'm with this girl, and she just seen me do stand up at the Grizzly Pear in front of like
dude.
7 people. It wasn't even a show; it was an open mic.
Oh,
I did
God.
terrible. Not one laugh. Dead silence.
Jeez.
It's an open mic at the Grizzly Pear, and then we go see Godfrey. Dude, I couldn't even breathe. I almost had to get out of my chair. Same thing with her. And he just kept saying Harry Potter. That's all he was saying, but just the way he was doing it and the way he kept saying it, dude, it was just got so ridiculous. I seriously do that. There was a second I thought I was going to collapse and die from not breathing. I was like, I
damn.
couldn't breathe. I couldn't take in no more air.
God damn, dude.
She was laughing, dude.
How'd it work out with her and you after?
Never heard from her again. Dude, I've had so many girls not believe me. I had this one roommate. I was living in the Bronx, gorgeous girl, real attractive girl. And, she's staying with us in the Bronx. And she goes, oh, so you're a comedian? Yeah, tell me a joke. And I'm trying to do my material that I wrote,
Yeah.
And none of it's working, right? And she's like kind of laughing. And I know it was like, it's hard. I'm like, it's hard to deliver jokes like that.
Yeah, it's not going to work here, me and you sitting in a room together.
Yeah. And, then one night, me and her got drunk together and we were just talking and she's cracking up the whole time. And then she goes, I'm so relieved. I'm like, why? She goes, well, after I seen your joke, after you told me your joke, I went in my room and I prayed to Buddha to make you funny. And she's like, and it worked. Like, thinking, bitch, are you crazy? White girl. This is that white girl. I think I talked about her on
Pray
the pod
to
before.
Buddha is crazy.
I think I talked about her on the pod before. She had a boyfriend going to school in like Connecticut, or he lived in Connecticut or something. And, he would come in to see her. And dude, she would bang everybody.
Oh,
and then
my
he'd
God.
come and stay every like once or twice a month. And dude, she told me, she asked me,
unbelievable.
she's like, what do you do for the black and brown community to help them out? She hit me with a Charlemagne the God question. What are you doing for BLM? This is before BLM. I was like, I buy weed off them. I'm like, what the She was like, you
I
need
buy weed off them.
She was like, I bang them. And dude, sure
Oh, my
enough,
God.
she was banging everybody. That they had to kick her out. Shit was ended up missing out of the house and shit.
Oh, my God.
Cops were always coming over. Got her ass beat twice.
Oh.
I'm like, you didn't learn the lesson? Like,
Oh,
what
my
are you
God.
doing?
Also, just cheating on a boy. Just don't have a boyfriend.
Yeah, and he would come. He'd be like, "Oh, I'm just sending emails. Would you like some tea?" He'd be sitting there. I'd be thinking,
Just like the nicest guy ever.
bro. And I've seen people, and he was all fit. He was calorie counting. I've seen people. I think she dragged in homeless people to bang him. I don't.
Oh,
she
my
was just.
God.
She would get drunk and go find a guy outside in the Bronx, like South Bronx, and we'd have all these random dudes in our kitchen in their underwear and shit.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. That's so crazy. I just remembered another Kerrigan story. He's told it on the pod.
Yeah.
But when you said the cellar, he told you this story. It was like when he first came here from Boston. He didn't even move here yet.
Yeah.
And he knew that the cellar, this is like probably 15 years ago.
Yeah.
And he knew that the cellar was the spot, like the big club. And he showed up there one night and met Esty,
Oh shit.
like the
Yeah.
booker, you know, the all powerful being of
Yeah.
deciding if you're in or out of the Comedy Cellar, and arguably maybe the top 3 most important people in comedy.
Right.
And he meets her, and he just goes, "Hey, so can I get on tonight?" And she starts hysterically laughing, and she goes, "Oh my God, you're so funny." Like you're so funny. And like, he was like, he didn't understand why it was so funny,
Yeah.
but she was like laughing so hard. And she basically was like, I'm like almost going to put you on. Cause that was so good. That was, so,
mind
that
if
made
I
me
do
laugh
5
so
real quick?
hard. He was like, "So how does it work? Can I go? So how can I get up there tonight?" And she was like, just laughed in his face of how ridiculous it was, but it genuinely almost worked.
See, that's the thing with stuff like that. I think it would really work. Like, if you're just I think something like that could actually happen. That's the funny
Yeah.
part.
Yeah.
If he would have cracked a few more jokes, came around a few more times,
Probably if he just kept coming up, he was like, "Hey, how's it going? I live here now."
I knew
he
a guy-
probably he should be in there anyway.
I knew a guy made such a big deal out of it. It's my good friend, and I get it. It's all about little wins, and I'm proud he did it. But I remember one time he's like, "Yeah," he goes, "I went to the cellar." He's like, "I'm going to the cellar. I'm just gonna do it. Fuck it." And he came all the way here from like another. He
Oh, my
flew here
God. Oh,
for it,
God.
right? And he told me, I wasn't there with him, but he's like, "Yeah, I'm making a trip to New York to get in the cellar." I'm like, "Do you have an audition?" He's like, "No," but he's like, "I got some stuff figured out." So he just walked in and asked the waitress for like 20 minutes, "How do I get on?" She's like, "Yeah, it's not up to us." And he's like, "Well, I'll ask the manager," and asked everybody there. And they're like, "Yeah, it don't work like that." Then he's like, "But at least now I know." I'm just like, bro.
Oh
what?
my God! I guess, hey, to his credit, I mean, you don't know if you don't ask.
Yeah, you got to ask. I knew somebody that got the email somehow and emailed SD his tape on his own without any recommendations.
Yeah.
And he told me it caused a little bit of smoke for him because it's like that's going against the rules.
Oh yeah.
You know,
I
know
thought
it's
you were going to tell me, and that was Louis C.K.
You know what's funny? They say that's such a recommendation club. I know comics that got in.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Bro, I've had 20 comics vouch for me that been there for 20 years. None of it worked."
Yeah.
Then but I had one comic that was only there 2 years vouch for me and I got in. So it's like, how's
Yeah.
it work? Like when you think about it, it's like you would think you ask like somebody that's been there 20 years that would work.
Well, I think the recs are so it's not just a rec. It's like what rec you get.
Right.
You know, like if you get a rec from Seinfeld or a rec from
Right.
like Louis or, you know, someone like that recommends you, then it's a bigger one than like, you know, you might have 10 friends who got in the last like 2 years who are not, you know, huge.
Louis wrecked my friend Kerrigan's old roommate.
Really?
Yeah, and they put him on. They put him on Monday night Monday night new joke nights.
Did he get passed?
Oh, he still does Monday night joke nights. He could do it whenever.
That's awesome.
Yeah, dude. Louis was like, this kid's going to be really funny.
That's great, dude.
Yeah, he's seen him one night. The kid's name's Dean. I can't think of his last name.
Damn.
But Dean, he's got real long hair. I want to say Dean Davis, but I know it's not Dean Davis. But I'm so bad with names. But either way, he was at the Cellar in the pandemic, and nobody wanted to go first. So they said, put that kid on. Louis was like, why don't you just put him on? He's a comic.
And he's funny.
Yeah, well, they didn't know him, I guess. And they put him on, and he was funny. So afterwards, Louis was like, hey, this kid's good. He's like, and recommended him.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, you never know when it's going to happen.
Look how quick that shit could happen.
Yeah, that's huge.
You know,
fucking
dude,
awesome.
Who knows what it is? The funny thing with all these recommendations and getting in these clubs, man, there's certain clubs around New York where it's like, I mean, I would love to do a spot, but there's some clubs and just all around, but a lot of times, like right now, it's like now they'll tell me, oh yeah, you could come do a show here if you promote it. Because now I know I could sell the place out if I wanted to, or at least 50, 60 tickets on Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah.
Most clubs are going to struggle doing that. But it's like now, why would I do that though?
Yeah, I could do it myself and take all the money.
Right. So that's the whole if of this. Like people that blow up, I wonder, the Cellar's a great club, but it's like when you're making $100,000 doing a show, you're probably going to be like, I'm not putting in veils for the Cellar tonight.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, I know a couple guys who I don't want to say, I mean, anybody listening to this pod would know them, but a couple guys who like the Cellar didn't fuck with them when they needed the Cellar.
Yeah.
And now that they don't, and they're huge, they don't perform there. Like they're like, I'm good.
Yeah.
And they perform at like the Stand.
Yeah, and
New
I
York
don't
Comedy
blame
Club.
them in a way.
Because they can also just say like, hey, I'm coming. Can I do 2 spots tonight?
Right.
I'm in town. Can I do these? And they're like, yeah, absolutely. You want all 5? And they're like, okay. And then they'll do one and be like, I'm good. I'm going home.
Yeah.
And it's just like that. When it's like when rich people, dude. When like rich people get free stuff all the time.
Yeah,
you know?
100%.
They don't need it. And it's when you're rich, you get richer, you know, all that shit.
Yeah, giving you cars and shit.
Yeah.
I knew a dude, man. I was with that dude, Little Mo Mozzarella. He sends me a picture of him in a private jet. Some guy likes him so much, he let him use his jet for a week.
God
He was like, yeah, I just kept
damn.
flying to Boston and going down there and doing deli guys in Florida, doing content in Miami. And dude, I'm just like, do you realize how much like a private jet, how rich that dude had to be to just give you
Let
a jet?
you have it for a week.
The gas, everything.
my
like
God.
I think a flight to Florida in a private jet,
Probably like 50 grand.
dude, it
There
has
and
to
back?
be. Yeah, it would
Probably
have
like
to be.
close to 100 grand.
And he's like, I'm using it like an Uber.
Oh my
You know,
God.
he's like, oh, I'm gonna fly down to Miami real fast.
I mean, that's nice.
Yeah,
It's nice,
dude.
but crazy.
Just because a guy with unlimited money likes you.
that's the dream, though. That's the dream.
You ever hear the story about what's his name? I don't want to be one of these podcasters that's always piggybacking off the other viral stories, but I thought this was a cool one. The dude that got the Netflix thing coming out right now, Chase or whatever. I forget all these names.
Okay.
Charlie Sheen. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He gave his Ferrari, lent his Ferrari to Chris Tucker after Money Talks, and Chris Tucker had it for like 3 months, and he forgot he lent it to him and all this shit.
Dude, can you imagine having that much money that you forgot you gave
Yeah.
an acquaintance or a friend your car, your $200,000 car?
I just seen an interview, and I think it was one of the top Ferraris, actually. It was Charlie Sheen got the voice of Taco Bell, so he got a big check. And after the taxes, it was the price of the car.
Wow.
So he goes, back then I was making all kinds of money. He goes, I had too many cars in the driveway. So he's like, I actually liked having the space in the driveway. Isn't that crazy?
That's nuts, dude.
He got a Taco Bell plate made for it.
Wow.
Yeah, the Taco Bell Ferrari.
That's nice. That's special, dude. That kind of money.
Those guys, man, they call them Nepo babies like Emilio and Charlie
Oh,
and
yeah.
all these guys,
Yeah,
right?
machines.
And I do get that, right? But here's the other thing. I just watched their documentary. These guys been making movies since they were 7 years old. They made hundreds of movies on their own, like Emilio and Charlie with like Sean Penn, the neighbor. They would just get a cheap camera. and make their own movies. They made the sound effects. They made fake blood to get shot. They edited reverse shots when they were 7.
Yeah.
Like, so when you say, hey, these kids didn't earn, it's like, hey, man, just because you turned 36 and you decide to move to New York and be an actor, don't hate on the kids that did it since they were 7.
Yeah.
You're sitting there jacking off in your Tasmanian devil slipper. Okay, these guys are making movies.
I had a movie that I made when I was like 12, probably.
Damn.
Yeah, I made
That's
it.
wild.
Yeah, it's called Old Friends.
Get the fuck outta here.
Yeah. We should maybe a Patreon. I'll like play it.
Dude, you
one
still
day.
have the movie?
I still have it. It's on a DVD.
Get the fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
like a CD-ROM DVD.
We gotta make some clip, bro. We gotta put, guys.
Yeah, I
comment
still
if
have
you
it.
want to see Dylan acting.
I still have it. The
Was it
storyline.
a comedy or a drama?
A little bit of both.
Hopefully, it wasn't a love story. You were 12.
Dude, it was me, my 2 brothers, and my other friend, and my other friend who he passed away. He was in it, and then like one night we stayed up the whole night, and he like edited it on like old school like computer before
I forgot the edit. I had that software.
It was like before
Pinnacle.
Adobe.
Yeah.
And he was like editing it. We couldn't figure out. We're young, dude. And I remember my one buddy's sister was like very artsy, and I think she was like had taken film classes and stuff. She was older, and she like laughed at us because we didn't know how to film the credits. So we just I printed out credits and like did like the scan down with the camera and like pulling the paper up.
Yeah.
And she was like, ha ha ha, and I was like, bitch, how many movies have you made?
See, now
You got 10 years on me. You made 0 movies.
Right.
I'm 12.
Right.
And I just made
you
a
put her
movie.
right in her place, too. She went to school for it. And now that's uniqueness. Nobody does that.
Yeah.
So I try to do different shit now. Like,
Yeah.
it'll look like, oh, this person's inexperienced, but it's actually originality.
It's original because I don't know how to do it, so I might as well just do it
You
myself.
were a comedian
dude.
back then?
We had one because it also like we not ripped, but like inspired by other shit. Which now you would be like, oh my god, that's so creative.
Right.
We did one where it was like we pulled from The Matrix had come out.
Yeah.
And do you remember it was like the guy with the keys and he would go indoors and come out like another door?
Yeah.
Like I remember we would go, I took everything out of the fridge that we had in the basement and you would like go into the fridge, close the door, and then the next shot would be like coming out of the closet.
Dude,
It was so good.
listen, let's do this. This is what we should do. On a podcast episode, we should screen it live and watch it.
Oh yeah, dude.
Dude, let's do that.
Old friends.
I would love to do that. Dude, we could screen it. I think I have the wire you're talking about, but it's not long enough.
It's probably pre 9/11.
Wow.
I remember we were like in the house for like a whole weekend. It was like, I think maybe it was like a hurricane was coming or something. So we were in the house. This is before cell phones. This is what people would do.
Yeah.
We just like made a film.
Would you? And
It's
now,
like a
look how
10-minute
hard it
thing.
was then. Now you could use a phone. Nobody's doing.
Oh my God,
So what's
dude.
the storyline? Old friends trapped in the
was-
house.
yeah, it was like-
anything gay happen.
No, I remember it. The storyline's all over the place. I'll
Yeah.
tell you that.
Well,
dude.
you were 12.
We were making it up as
Looney
we went
Tunes,
along.
SpongeBob comes in a little bit.
Yeah, it was a lot of like.
I'm fucking SpongeBob's bitch.
It was like kind of a horror comedy where like these guys were hanging out and then like they all died.
Oh shit.
And then like one of them came back to life or something, but it was like very Friday the 13th, like he came back to like haunt everybody. I don't even remember how it ends. It just like ends.
Wow.
Dude. It's probably now it's like avant-garde.
Dude, old friends. That's what's up.
Yeah. I just basically like had the idea of like, oh, this is cool the way that Matrix did this, going in one door and coming out in a different place.
Yeah.
And then we made up the script as we were going along.
That's how it happens.
like
That's how
making
Rocky
shit up,
started.
dude. Yeah.
Pretty sure it was that guy Curry. I forgot his name. Jerry Quarry. Stallone's seen him fighting Ali and made the whole movie a Rocky
Wow.
about Jerry
Yeah.
Quarry. You know,
I know
Stallone lost
he-
the lawsuit too.
Well, oh, really?
Yeah, he had to pay him.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I know he Stallone wrote that too, and like didn't want to sell it.
Yeah.
Imagine being broke and having a project like fucking us right now, not having millions of dollars, and they're like, "We'll give you $3 million for the rights to this," and
Yeah.
you go, "No, I'll take 100,000, but I have to star in it," and then you win an Oscar.
I'll be honest, at this point, I've been broke so long I would.
You would take the 100K.
Think about
or
all the
you would-
work we put in,
Yeah.
the effort, you know. I'd want to be the star.
If someone's willing to buy something for that much, you know there's something there.
He said most of their shots were one take, and I read the book on Stallone. He didn't know anything about dieting. People didn't know about dieting back then, so he would drink cappuccinos that were like 500 calories each.
Yeah.
He would drink like 20 of them a day and work out like crazy. He didn't realize he's Xing it out, and he would just eat Quaker oats, the little circle Quaker oat.
Okay.
You know, that fucking...
The cakes?
Yeah,
the rice
cakes.
cakes?
Oh, dude. I chew them. I got to punch myself in the face.
Oh, God.
It's like nails on a chalkboard.
Yeah. It's like styrofoam.
Yeah, but he was like, yeah,
Styrofoam.
most of those takes were just one take that whole movie.
That's pretty good, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
I would love to meet Stallone.
Oh,
he's
yeah.
on social media, I think, somewhere. His son started one.
For him?
Yeah, it's
Probably. That
like,
makes
you
sense.
know, try to take over
Here's
the
my
Rocky
dad.
thing. They need to come out with a... See, I don't like the way... I'll be honest, I don't like the way the new Rocky movies are going. Now they don't even got him in the newest one.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's
You
like-
got to have him in as like the coach. He's
It's
got to
done
take
now.
over.
It's like, dude, how do you do that?
The trainer, you know?
So hopefully he comes up with his own thing.
His son or something.
Yeah, he should be like, and he could even, people are such Rocky fans. When people love you, they love you.
Oh, yeah.
He would be like, yeah, you know, I got kicked out of my own franchise, and now I want you to, we're going to start a new franchise,
Yeah.
son.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Some illegitimate son. He cheated
Yeah.
on Adrian or something.
Oh, dude, now
Or
that. Dude, you're a
Adrian.
movie writer.
Pre-Adrian, he has a son, an illegitimate son he never knew about, and
Yeah.
then finds him, and the guy hates Rocky.
He's like, you were never for me, Dad.
yeah, you never were for me, and he didn't
Yeah.
know the whole time.
Dude,
I'd watch that movie.
That's a good-ass movie.
Yeah, pre-Adrian.
Yeah.
He just got
Get
someone
the son
pregnant.
got like a strange job, like he's a
in
male
Philly.
stripper or
Yeah,
something.
dude, yeah.
You know, works at a gay club and he's straight.
Underground fighting.
Dude, I got a buddy works at a gay club. He's straight and he's a stripper. He said sometimes girls come in, but
Probably
it's,
makes so much
yeah.
money.
I think it's called the Boys Sucker or something.
Oh
the
my
name of
God.
the place. It's like in a hood spot.
Jesus.
And he goes, yeah, he goes, they call it scratch and sniff when you're dancing. What guys do in these gay strip clubs is when you're dancing, they'll hurry up and stick their fingers in your ass and smell them.
Oh my God,
Yep.
dude.
And
Come
he's like,
on.
the last scratch and sniff I got, the guy wouldn't let go. He's like, it made me quit. He's like,
I don't like men no more.
he said he walked right off the job.
Wow.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yep.
Holy shit.
Isn't that crazy? Scratch and
God
sniff.
damn, dude.
He's married with kids. He's like, people can't be doing that. He said it's great money.
I
He's like,
bet it's
dudes
great
will give
money.
you $1,000 just to jack him off.
Oh my God. And he
Yeah.
was doing it?
He said he did it a couple
Oh,
times. Yeah.
dude.
He's like, dude, it's $1,000.
Two hand jobs. That's your rent.
Yeah. He's like, dude, it's $1,000. He's like, they
Oh,
got
you're
a sink.
selling
you
your
wash
soul,
your hands
dude.
right there.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I'd never be able to do it.
It's no, dude. No. Although it is just your
But
hand.
when you got kids,
And
I
you're
guess,
doing it to yourself.
Yeah, well, he said he did it
anyway.
for his kids.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, you put a glove on, it's like, you know.
he was like, Christmas was coming up. Well, now you can't
Gotta get
wear
some
a glove
bicycles,
doing that, dude.
Yeah.
The only thing you could put on is lotion, some oil,
Oh
some of
my
that Japanese
God,
oil that
that's
don't dry out.
That is horrific, man.
Yep.
Ugh. All right, dude. We're at an hour. You want to wrap?
Yeah, man, I had a good time,
This
dude.
was good. Dom, tell them where they can find you.
Everything Dominic Leonelli, TikTok Dom of NYC.
Love being back, baby. You can find me at Dylan Krasinski on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok, and at Troublemakers on all those sites. We're posting a couple clips every episode, and new episodes are out every Wednesday. We'll see you next week, baby. Good night.